Guys, it's Sarah, and today I want to give you a little bit of a book haul, and these are going to be books that I've recently downloaded on my Kindle. And I want to be utilizing my Kindle more this year, especially with my book buying habits. You know, I'm trying to make some changes in how I am bringing books into my house, and I think that the Kindle is such a great option because you can buy books still and own them and read them whenever you are ready to read them, but you're not taking up physical room on your bookshelves. And that's what I'm having the problem with right now. So I have taken advantage of some deals lately. I get deals from Kindles emailed to me daily, and I will leave links down below to the services that I use for that, but you can get daily emails. There's also a couple of apps that I use to see what book deals are from. And a lot of times I've been finding popular books or books that are on my list that I want to read that I would pick up in the store, no problem. And I'm getting them for $1 or $2. So I've been very excited about it. Now, also in December, there was a digital day on Amazon where some ebooks were on discount. So I checked that out. And at first I was very underwhelmed by the options. Didn't seem like there was a ton. So I didn't get a ton from like what they were showing me. But what I ended up doing was I went through my wish list on Amazon and I looked at all the books that had the Kindle option. And I found a few that were discounted that didn't come up in the digital sale. So I kind of had to do a little bit of a workaround to figure out, you know, what I could get for a good deal that was already on my wish list. I already know I want to own these books and read them. So I was able to pick up a few that way. So that's very interesting. I may do that every few months, just kind of, you know, when I put something on my wish list, it's always usually the paperback edition if I can get it in paperback, because I prefer paperbacks. But I can just go in there, you know, look at the book and see what the Kindle version is, and it will give you a different price. So let me just show you what I've picked up recently. These are all probably in the past 2 months that I've downloaded. It's not going to be a ton, but a few, and I'm very excited about them. Okay, so the first one was actually a book that was recommended to me from a subscriber, from the Nerdy Birdie, and she recommended Their Last Words by Steve Parker. She said this is one of the most disturbing books she's ever read, and as soon as she said that, I put it on my wish list because we seem to have very similar taste in books, and I was able to pick it up for really cheap. So I took advantage of that. Next one is a book that I heard about on SFF 180 from that channel, and his name is Thomas. I'll leave him linked down below, but he talks all about science fiction and fantasy books over there. He does a lot of reviews, and he has this series called Mailbag Monday where he talks about all the books he's gotten from publishers. He gets them weekly, and he unboxes them on his channel. So I really enjoy those videos. But I got The Midnight Front from David Mack, and I believe this is the first book in his series, and it's kind of a military, like World War II type of book, but there's fantasy elements in it, like there's magic involved too. So it sounded kind of interesting. I got it for $1.99, I think. So I went ahead and took advantage of that. Another one on my wish list is 6 Stories by Matt Wazlowski. And this is kind of, I believe, a little bit of a podcast setting, and it is 6 different stories following the same people and the same situations, and only one of those situations is true, and I believe it surrounds a murder, and you're trying to figure out which is the actual, you know, what actually happened. I've heard really good things about it. It's pretty short, and I went ahead and grabbed it while it was cheap. Another thriller that I am really excited to read is Before We Met by Lucy Whitehouse. And this one I got for 99 cents. And I was like, what? So I went ahead and grabbed it for sure. And yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. I've heard very, very good things about it. It follows a woman and a man, and I believe they're married, and he ends up going on a business trip and then he never returns. And she's trying to figure out where he is, what happened. She's learning things about his past that she didn't know. Things are not adding up, that type of stuff. But I've heard really good things about it. The next one is one that I heard about from Lisa on Books and Smiles, and this is one of her favorite detective series, and it is Silent Scream by Angela Marsons, and she's just talked really highly about the writing, and the character is really great, and they're pretty brutal, which I really enjoy, so I grabbed that one as well. Another subscriber recommendation that I picked up is called Pretty Girls Dancing by Kylie Brandt, and this was recommended to me by Kayla Garrett, I believe. And she said that this is something that she read and really enjoyed, and she thought I would like it. It's, again, another thriller, and I'm excited to read it. Another one on my wish list is The Night the Lights Went Out by Karen White. And this is one I've really been interested in lately. I've heard very, very good things about it. It's kind of a historical fiction. And Karen White is an author that I think I would really enjoy if I got into her books, but I haven't done it yet. So this is a good excuse to do that. And the last one is Dread Nation by Justina Ireland. And this one is actually a fantasy book, or it's, okay, I think it's a historical book. It's like a Revolutionary era book, but there's, is it zombies? I think there's zombies in it. There's something paranormal. I think it's zombies. I'm pretty positive. And I've heard really, really good things about it. A lot of people were talking about it when it came out last year, and it kind of intrigued me a little bit. And then when people started reading it and raving about it, I was like, oh, okay, well, apparently it's really good. And I think I got it for $2.99 or something like that. So very excited about that one too. All right, guys, that is it for my most recent Kindle haul. Those are books that I have purchased on my Kindle for deeply discounted prices. I will leave links to all these books down below, and hopefully the Kindle prices will still be the same, but I will try my hardest to make sure they align up and everything. And I'll just put the Amazon links down below to the Kindle versions. If you guys have a Kindle and you're interested in any of these, you can get them for the good prices. A lot of them, from what I last checked, are still the good prices. Some of them have gone up, so you'll just have to click on it and see what happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I do plan to let you guys know what I am downloading onto my Kindle, especially since I plan to really take advantage of some of these deals that I'm getting on a daily basis, so that I can still get the books I want, but I can get them for much cheaper prices, and I'll have them on my Kindle versus on my bookshelves. So I definitely plan to do this more this year, and I will try to keep you updated on what I am downloading. And again, I will leave the sites that I use in order to find some of these deals, and I will have those linked down below if you guys are interested in checking those out too. All right, let me know down below if you guys picked up any really good deals on books over the holidays, if there were any sales or anything going on. What did you guys pick up? And I will talk to you guys again soon. Have a great day. Bye.